sun is perpetually going down in this game.
I know it. I don't understand it. Why am I not pushing? Why am I not? There it is. There's that one.
I got a cart sitting outside the gate. I'm going to go start looking for some yote blood. I do remember that that was one of the things that we were working on.
That is cool.
People beds. And eventually, we were discussing possibly the idea of an outpost at the mine, but
Right. What the heck? There's you. That's you again. Why am I not pushing live to my own channel? So I unstuck, and now I'm late. Well, it appears that I'm not stuck on the live game now. Remember how last night I ended where I was laying down and I couldn't do anything in
yeah.
the unstuck? It doesn't look like I'm stuck anymore.
Well, that's good.
But I am not pushing to Twitch right now.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And so I got an email earlier today that says that I can now start setting up my account for monetization.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I didn't think I was there, and from what I can tell, I'm not. But it's a process that I have to be approved. And so
Yeah.
I'm now closer to being able to be monetized, is how I'm understanding it.
Oh, I'm waiting for Caden. Caden started. I got him set up with the Twitch account, and he has been streaming Fortnite.
Yeah.
And that kid went in there earlier. He had been streaming. One of his buddies came here. He had gotten up and had forgotten to turn off his streaming. Gotten up. He'd been up wandering around the house for 10, 15 minutes. Went back in there. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm still streaming." And he goes and look, and there's still 46 people watching him.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, for one, he's actually really good at Fortnite. Like, really good. But still. I guess it's still a popular game. I don't know.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it during COVID.
I'm not pushing. What the heck? I'm not pushing to Twitch.
That's weird.
Now, I know that I set up... I set up a schedule for the live streaming. I don't think... No, because I was streaming last night to Twitch. Had to be something weird
Yeah.
I did today. Yeah, because it's showing me offline right now. That
Interesting.
is weird. Alright, I'll deal with that later. I'm still pushing to YouTube, but...
You can always record and...
Yeah. I mean, it's... I don't keep anything on Twitch because it has such a low bandwidth for storage. That's why I keep everything on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's just that is so weird. It's got to be something with my OBS or whatever I switch to 'Cause I didn't think I did anything to disrupt the Twitch feed, but oh, maybe it's just me. I mean, I see on my Twitch that you're streaming, but it doesn't process that I'm streaming. So maybe it's just me that I can't see me for some odd reason.
Well,
I don't know. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's just one iteration.
shows you it's offline.
Yeah, that's what it was showing for me too. And I shouldn't be, because I have my OBS set up to push to both at the same time.
Yeah. Maybe something's got messed up in a setting. I don't know.
It's possible. Like I said, I was in there earlier messing around with it.
I think is that.
I think we need lumber. I think that's what we need. We need wood.
So this guy is skilled in the art of animal hide removal and proficient in collecting and working with stones. Stonebreaker, Wildling, Harvest Blessing, Sunrise Vigilant, Cold Resistance. I gave him home. Sure, where to put him right now.
Okay. There is now a complete road
From the across that wall.
almost across the wall. But from the ramp, so from the road that we originally built on the backside of the houses here,
Mm-hmm.
there's a stone road up the ramp and up the wall, and only need maybe 10, 15, like 25 more stone, and then that's done. Oh, 15 it was. Alright, I just finished that portion, and now I'm going to build it. And then there's a small section on the other side. There's a sled under attack.
That'd be the one that's attached to me.
Okay.
I couldn't get ran away. I couldn't get away fast enough to. There, I think I lost him. I don't hear him scuffling around behind me anymore. He hit it once.
Alright, so that section is done. Let me add here. And I fell down. Now, earlier when you texted me, I was working on a board game design.
Oh yeah, can make your own game.
That's the idea behind it. I'm basically working on the mechanics of it, not so much like the story or anything like that.
Yeah, what the heck? Wolves. Son of a gun.
You're popular out there. Do you
Oh, they just broke the sled.
What?
Oh, they. Nah, I'm mad.
What was all in there?
About 14 Jotun blood.
Oh no. What are you doing? You're killing me, Smalls. Like, how do you expect to be a thriving member of this, whatever we're calling this? Keep losing the soul essence to get our players.
Right?
Do you need help? I mean, you seem to
No, they're
be
dead now,
okay.
but now I'm.
I was gonna get my cart and bring it out.
Don't bring it over here.
What the heck?
Unfortunately, our Jotun blood happens to. All of our Jotun bloodstones are kind of right by the. Right between the cemetery and the Wolfhard Inn.
So the cart that I left by the bloomery has been destroyed.
What?
Yeah,
How did it get destroyed? It was just there a little bit ago.
I no idea. I was on the wall, and
That's interesting.
yeah,
Because I went by it earlier and I looked at it. I saw that it had ore in it, and I was like, "Oh nope, that one's not mine."
yeah. I moved it over to the bloomery to move the ore into the bloomery, which it was completely empty. Did it deteriorate because of the rain?
Oh my gosh, I hope they haven't done that.
Oh, that would make things whew, difficult.
Right?
Alright, I gotta find it again. Where the heck is the cart? Or sled? Where? We can build wagon. Do we have a market? Or warehouse. That's what it is. We have a warehouse, so we can build a wagon. I'm gonna. Ooh. What does it take to build a wagon? I didn't even look at it. Or a cart. I can't even build a cart
Yeah.
because we don't have the lumber, so I gotta build another sled.
Oh, because we need
Actual lumber.
carpentry lumber, don't we?
Yes. So yeah, it's it looks like all the pieces. It actually almost looked like someone dismantled it. Because I got a ton of rope on the ground, a bunch of sticks, long sticks, and
Well, I can tell you if it was dismantled or not is the is the ore on the ground.
no, I emptied the ore before
Oh,
it all
okay.
happened. But all the pieces and parts were right here on the ground. Like I didn't have to provide anything new. That is so weird because I didn't dismantle it. All right, where are you at? There you are. I need food. Holy cow, I am starving. I'm clicking all the buttons. This has just been a weird session so far.
How did that get there?
Not streaming properly.
There's some Jotun blood right outside the gate, or right outside the. Or is that the old? Where am I? Oh, that's a baddie. I'm on the back. How in the world did I get to the back side of
The moon?
I'm on the back side of the mine. I don't remember walking over that far, but maybe so. With some awfully tall wall around this mine.
Mm-hmm. There we go. I'm full. Replenish my water. I'm good to go. Oh, look, the sun's out.
If I'd realized I was this far from camp, I would have just teleported, but...
Alright, where the heck? That was weird.
Our cook is obsessed with poached eggs right now, huh?
Oh, you teleported back?
No, no. I grabbed some, I went there earlier and that's all that was there.
Oh. Alright, hold on. Let me... I'm so glad that doesn't hurt you. That would make things a little more difficult.
Somewhere around there's 3 dead wolves, but I don't remember where anymore.
You got all that?
Yeah.
Alright. We're still after Jotun blood, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely after Jotun blood, because...
Can you ping where you were at? Or roughly where all those wolves would be? Is it right here?
Somewhere like over in this area.
Oh crap, I just fell off.
Like right in there, maybe.
What the heck were you doing way over there?
Well, I took off walking east from the road because there's Jotun blood over in that area. And was just following it there. And the cemetery down there is where I ran into a skeleton. And I thought I went due west and wasn't near that far north. But then I got attacked by 3 wolves. So apparently I was further north than I thought.
Okay.
I do have a few Jotun blood.
Alright. You can... I got my pin where your pin is if you need to move your pin.
Good at the moment. What are they coming over here to do? Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't see any Jotun blood, and I don't see any dead wolves.
No, the Jotun blood disappears, so...
I didn't know if there was any other beings. I found the wolves. Are all the wolves dead, or should I expect more?
You'll probably find more.
Okay,
I just killed the 3 that attacked me.
gotcha.
What do we need to build a cart?
Logs, long sticks, rope, sticks.
Oh, regular lumber?
Yes.
Regular logs?
Regular.
For... Sorry, oh. I don't know what I'm trying to say. My brain just can't spit it out.
I see pieces and parts of your...
Wood shaft, wood plank, wood beam.
Oh, for a cart? Yes, you need
Yeah.
lumber. And that's what I was going to do, is come out here and grab birch so that we can start making some carpentry stuff. Because I can't remember, do I have the skill on this one? Or is that the other map? Am I the carpenter on this one?
No, you might be in this one. I'm the carpenter in the other one. I know that.
Okay, then I'm the carpenter in this one.
I think I need. Need 8 shafts, 4 planks, 2 beams. And as soon as I make those, the builders are going to come and use them for other stuff.
Probably, because there's a lot of things that need to be built.
Yeah. And here they come, taking them. Well, it was a noble thought.
I don't see or hear any wolves. I'm literally right at the den. So they're either on the other side or you actually killed them all. Oh no, I don't have a large stone pickaxe. And this thing had like 2 hits left on it. No, and I can't make that. Well, there goes that idea. Do I even have a small one? No. I don't even have a small one. Well, I can't get any more human blood. So, what shall I pick up? Alright, I guess I gotta come back. I need...
So we could build the large metal axe.
I have
I don't remember what it takes.
crude iron axe.
That's what I got too, but we need a large crude iron.
Okay.
I think that's the one that we need for the willows, right?
Yeah, whatever the largest is, that's what's needed for...
We need a large iron axe head for that. too much stuff.
As soon as I empty my cart, I'm going back out to get some birch. I do have 6 Jotun on me, though.
Now there's one in the bin, so...
Did you build another cart yet?
No, I haven't. I was going to build a cart, and then I realized I don't have enough.
Yeah.
I couldn't get enough stuff built to make it because people kept drinking it. Or taking it. Drinking it. I'm sitting here drinking out of a well. So, give me purple, buddy. Alright. Yep. Might as well put you in a house. And then we can't... We're gonna be full until we get more. You are a craftsman, a nighttime craftsman at that.
Do we need a monk body with a blossom tinder or an iron lungs with a chill sensitivity?
I don't know that we got a bed for another at the moment, but
Okay.
we could use, you said monk body and what?
Blossom tinder. That's one person.
What's the other one?
Iron lungs and chill sensitivity.
I think we are full on farmers, I think. I could be wrong, but
So we have one. Shelter 5 is empty.
oh, because we had somebody die.
Have you put this current guy, Leaf, in a bed yet?
Yeah, he's in one of the cottages.
Okay. So I can make another. I'd say
Yeah,
we do
absolutely.
the monk body and hope we get something else better.
Yeah.
And I just refilled the altar.
So we've got. Do we have a bloomer?
Yes.
Okay.
But only one.
Then what we need is somebody.
We don't have anybody on the Moonstone ritual altar.
Oh, this is a craftsman.
Oh. Do we have a carpenter and blacksmith?
We do not.
I would put him on that.
Question is, which one is it? Is it that one?
I need food and... That is not the button I wanted.
I hope. Yeah, there we go. I did not give him any tasks. Yeah.
He will need that. Do the standard plank, post, beam, shaft.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't think
That'd probably
there's
work.
much there. The cooking pot is glitched. The bottom half is not there, so you see the water.
Oh, interesting.
You see the lid, but not the bottom half of the pot. You just see the water rippling or bubbling. I don't know. That latest update they did, they added a bunch of glitches.
Yeah. So if you come out the gate and take a sharp left, there I'm chopping birches.
Okay. I'm cooking food. How are you on your health?
I'm good. I'm full on health.
Okay. I was not, and we don't have. Oh, the fire just ran out. Dang it. I got something on.
Well, there's plenty of there's plenty of coal around.
Yep. There's even coal left on the ground because you couldn't store it. Ooh, biscuits.
Why is our healer being chased by a wisp?
We do occasionally will have a wisp that will appear on the grounds. The militia took care of it. I watched from afar that they did that.
Yeah, where my pin is there's.
Okay.
I'm chopping birch.
Yeah,
What? Yeah, I guess I'll have to make a regular old sled for now.
Alright. I'm finally done with the cookery.
The cookery?
Save a pie for me while I'm out there. And where'd my sled go? There it is.
You left it in the road.
Yes. That way I knew I could find it. Because there was a good chance that you would complain that someone left the sled in the road. So I knew I would be able to find it.
Yeah, we need to find a way to get the stuff together to build a cart. Because sled's alright, but being able to actually have some carts for some real storage.
Yeah. Grab some of this underling stuff here. So I'm maxing out what I can carry.
I love all these people that are waking up and to say, I don't need to sleep anymore. You don't need to announce it. Just get up.
What are your thoughts on the campaign chat so far? And the roleplay chat?
Well, yeah, I'm glad it's doing, it seems to, everybody but Deldrin. I've not gotten Deldrin to respond. But everybody else seems to be getting involved, which is good. So I'm trying to get people to get involved, but some interesting development. I think it's fun that we got 37 drunk. It sounds like at the moment that Jet is willing to make at least a temporary peace.
Right.
Sebastian said that he thinks that Malgus hit the nail on the head with my psychoanalysis of his behavior and, about Leichenhind, and he mourns the loss of getting to know Leichenhind better because he views him as not the same, as not being the same creature anymore.
Right.
A lot of interesting tidbits. The map, that'll be cool.
The map?
Yeah, the map that 37 remembered that he had and shared.
He found that a year ago in real life.
Wow.
Yeah, he said that to you, and I'm like, do you need me to send it to you directly, or do you got it? And then he just blasted it on the campaign chat. I'm like, okay, that's a technique. So it's like, and I had pinged, wrong button. I had pinged, or when I DM'd him, it was like, yeah, look at this date, July 24th, or July 25th, or it was in the 20s in July of 2024. So it was over a year ago when he had stumbled upon that map.
And all of a sudden it's relevant.
Yeah, it was relevant back then too, but just nobody noticed. Alright, so the new guy, his biggest attribute, he's got a 10 in agriculture.
And our farmers are all full, right?
I think he's a the other abilities, he's a winter huntsman. That's not got really anything in it. He does have cold resistance. That's nice. So we could put him.
No, we do have one more farm opening.
Do we? Yeah, definitely put him there if you're next to the farmhouse.
I'm not, but I can just put him in there.
Oh, okay. I mean,
farm.
I guess I'm
Alf is sicker. Alf Cigar.
That's what you want to name him?
That's what his name is. Alf Cigar.
Okay.
We will change that. I don't like that name.
Okay. I'm gonna go back out and get some more birch. Since I got this lid. Boop.
He is officially renamed.
Alright. But yeah, he had a 10 in farming. That's pretty good.
What? Can you bring me the stuff? It should be in your thing. Alright, I'll step away for just a minute.
Good.
All right. Stop, get some water. If I can remember where we're. Oh, somebody else is carrying in some of those logs. That's good.
Yeah, I've been carrying a sled worth of logs.
We still got more of them out here, don't we? Knock a few more down. All right. For how long I've been holding that? I ate spoiled berry compote. And I don't even remember picking up berry compote at any point in time, so. That should say something. So there's a movie. Let me see here. Called Elite Squad. My boss was telling me it's a Brazilian movie, but it's streams in America under the name Elite Squad. It's got some other name there. Hold on a second. All right. But it is about Rio de Janeiro and like he said basically it's kind of like our SWAT team, but it's like true. He said it's like completely true to history and true to how Rio is and everything. He said it's a really good movie. But he said you watch it and he said you'll realize why people say that Rio's dangerous. I think that should be 6. I think you're full.
Yep, that's full. I'll just pick up scraps for the sticks and whatnot and load her up.
I'm just gonna run some pieces in. Hopefully our carpenter starts making stuff.
While I was in there, I made a few planks, a few shafts, a few poles. They were immediately.
Does he have a draw knife?
He does not. I have it. I'll drop it off when I get back in there.
Okay, gotta go to the warehouse for this.
full?
Ooh, we can get thatch.
Does he have a large crude axe?
I don't believe so. I've got one.
Yeah, I got one too.
Or if we can make... Do you have a metal hammer?
No, but I have 2 wooden ones. The bloomer should have the metal hammer.
Because I was wondering if we... could... If we could make him a metal hammer, then he could start making a couple of tools for himself.
No. But doesn't... No, I did that, I guess. I was the one crafting the metal parts.
We need to get the the workshop house at the carpentry / blacksmith done, because then we can upgrade the blacksmith and actually be able to do something with these arrows and this Draugr sword
Yeah.
before I end up accidentally using them up.
I still don't have a hood.
Yeah, me either.
There might be
Oh,
some...
maybe I do now. I think actually I do now because I picked up the one that somebody dropped before. When Bob died. Excuse me. Let's see, do we need a lumberjack strength that's an athlete, or somebody that is stone clumsy and has a resilient surge? I'll go with lumberjack strength. Maybe they'll just be solid all the way around. Have my doubts.
Yeah, that's what I'm... So I've been trying to create the just random characters with abilities. So the basis of my board game, is
Mm-hmm.
you have 25 tiles, and you lay them face down. And so you have to use one of your 4 actions in a round to interact with it, basically flip it over.
Mm-hmm.
And then it could flip over either a blank tile, so it's just a random empty space, or it could flip over a trap, or it could flip over like a treasure box or an item box, or it could flip over an enemy.
Okay.
And so, based upon what's flipped over, then if you still have actions, so you get 4 actions in a round, which the actions are attack, interact. So if you interact with a tile, meaning you flip it over, that's an action, one of your 4 actions. Or you interact with, say, the box on the tile to loot it, basically, to see if there's something in it. Or you move. And your movement is based upon the character. So each character will have different movement, health, attack, and a special ability. Where is my cart? Oh, it's way back over here. And so there's 25 tiles on the board, and you have, depending on how many players, you have so many rounds that you have to basically explore the 25 tiles, and then at the end of that round, you are basically automatically sent to the boss. And the bosses, right now I got set for like 3 bosses, and so you choose a random boss, and then you have to fight it based upon how well you did in the environment.
Okay.
So it's like a kind of like a mini one-shot, like a D&D session, basically. But to attack, your player can have no more than 3d6 to attack, and when they are attacked, so the enemies have a vote too, they attack back, and you can have up to 3d6 worth of defense. And the dice are fairly simple. The attack dice have blank, an ability point. So if you land on ability, you gain the points, or it'd be like mana or resource to be able to do your special ability. Or you get a sword, as in to attack the enemy. The enemy and you have blanks. Did I say blanks? So there's basically 3 options: an ability point, a sword, and a blank. For the defense dice, so the enemy gets to be able to defend themselves, they would have up to 3d6 of this dice. And on theirs, on the defense dice, and the players would have it too when they defend, when they're attacked. You have a shield. You have a hit point that you can recover life, and then you have a blank. So, not all, I think right now I only have 1 character that has the ability to heal themselves, but with the use of an ability point. And I think they have 7 hit points, and they have the ability to heal 4 points of that. As that's their ability, but they have no defense. But they have 3 attack dice. So, really, really strong attacker sucks at defense. Kind of like your berserker is basically what it is. But they do have the ability to heal themselves.
Why is our Nightcrafter making rope?
I don't know. Is he tasked to make rope?
No, he has no tasks. But I see. Yeah, he's tasked to create rope. Interesting.
Okay.
We're going to have him make a hammer, or a metal hammer.
Okay. Is he tasked with the logs or anything like that?
No, nothing yet. So we will have him.
Go ahead.
I will have him make the tools to do so.
put the...
You know what? Gotta have him make this axe head before he can make the axe.
Yeah.
So need to have him make iron hammerhead, right?
It should be, yes.
And that's gonna have to be before he can make the hammer. What? Just a minute. Then he needs, was it the iron knife blade? Or is it the small iron blade? Iron knife blade. And then, hopefully you can make a draw knife. If so, then he should have you fully tooled up. And then he can start making his wood stuff. And he'll be able to go back and forth between carpentry and blacksmithing stuff for the time being.
Ready?
Till we can get him a daytime counterpart.
Right. I just made several planks, several shafts. Cancel. Grab the drow and make a post or a wood beam. So yeah, so that's what I got so far. I still gotta create the rest of the characters and the bosses and the enemies, but the that's acting up. So like one of the tiles could be a trap, and the trap could make you lose life or make you lose an item. Because if you have collected an item and you come upon a trap, you lose that item and you can't use it for the boss fight. So basically you're building up, you're kind of like leveling to be able to defeat the boss is basically what it is.
Okay. I wish I had, I don't know, I might still have someplace years ago, like many moons ago, back when the zombie craze was still going on and everything was zombies this and zombies that, you know. I wrote up a game that I was wanting to have made. It was called, it was a card game, but it was Zombie Shuffle. And, you know, play on the words, you know, Zombie Shuffle and Cards Shuffle. But it was, you had characters, you had zombies, you had weapons, you had things you could do. And like some of the things that you could do is like, you know, you could, you know, if you're being like, if you drew a zombie, it would, you know, you could fight, you could run or whatever. You could trip one of the other players so that they, you know, so the zombie would go after them. Just different things like that. And then somebody else, I went online and somebody else had made a game called Zombie Shuffle that had nothing to do with cards. So like, I'm like, really? You missed the obvious sell here. But, so then I stopped messing with it. Because to me, there was no point in doing it if there was no
Obvious pun.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you put that person in a house?
I did, yes. I haven't given him a job though.
Well, who was it? Ingrid?
It's Alice.
Alice. Cooper?
Yes.
Do we
I
have a barrel?
think they had lumberjack skills.
They do have lumberjack skills. So, do I have? I do have room at the woodcutter set.
Oh, I wanted to try to make a hood because I don't have a hood. Ooh, there's just enough. Do you have a hood?
I do.
Okay.
But maybe if we get enough of a jump start on getting wood loaded up in our warehouse in our carpentry hut, that once our craftsman has tools, he will be able to just start knocking out some. We could have multiple warehouses, right?
Oh yeah. My very first map that succeeded had 3 warehouses. And
I
then
kind of thought about.
I had a warehouse on every one of my additional or outside fobs before outposts
Mm-hmm.
were invented. So I had
So I
three.
thought about taking the one warehouse that we've got back there and just like loading it up with log storage, hardwood log storage, and long and storage for the long uh, building materials.
Could. You just got to have a warehouse worker that can grab it. That's full. Excuse me. My hope with this game is my brother should be coming over on Friday, and we'll do like a mock up or mock dry run type of thing,
Yeah.
just to kind of test out the mechanics of it, just to see if it makes sense. Is it any fun? Without
Mm-hmm.
really focusing on like the theme or anything around it. Very simple storyline. You start, and that was the other thing. You in this 5x5 tiled area, you pick a side to start from, and you start behind one of the tiles, in a sense. So you don't necessarily have to
Okay.
start on. Everybody's got to start on one side. You can start wherever you want, and all the characters will either be able to move one or two, depending on their build.
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, like my slower characters will only be able to move one, but some of my faster ones will be able to. What? The cart just deteriorated.
Oh my gosh.
Right in front of me. So
That thing didn't last any amount of time either.
that is wear and tear right there.
That's ridiculously fast too. I mean, we need to report that. 'Cause that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was
They've got that messed up.
literally running back to. I mean, you passed me.
Yeah.
I was bringing the sled in, and I let go right in front of the carpenter, and it just dismantled.
Yeah, they're gonna have to fix that. That's just ridiculous. Thanks, dummy.
Well, from what I can tell is that when that happened last time, provided that nobody
Yeah.
that was full of birch. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
And you lose all the pieces.
And I lose all the pieces. See,
That's ridiculous.
that shouldn't be the case. I can understand if it was attacked to some extent, like you might lose some of the pieces, but those giant logs, that shouldn't.
Yeah. That doesn't make sense. They need to go back and revisit that update.
All right, I am putting a cart plan build right next to the carpenter, so that. Oh man, here I'll see if I can build you a sled based on
Why don't you see if you can build your cart first? Hell, the cart might have a way more durability.
True, 100 versus 250.
And the wear on it might be lower because you're not dragging something across the ground. You're rolling something
Yeah, that's
on wheels.
Man, I
Maybe.
had 3 logs.
In theory.
Yeah, in theory. And 3 long sticks on that sucker, all birch. And then I had the medium compartment full of sticks and bark. That was all full. The only thing that wasn't full was the small components part, which had nothing in it.
Wow.
Alright, so 8 wood shafts. Okay.
Yeah, they need to fix that. That's just not. They've gone overboard with the seriously.
Awesome.
I don't have a weapon either.
All I have is the club.
I mean, I got my Draugr sword, and I really don't want to tear it up.
Okay, I'm headed to the front door. My assumption is that's where they're at.
Probably. Probably need to upgrade that thing too a little bit.
So yeah, basically the mechanics of the round is you start on one of the sides of this 5x5 tile layout, and those are shuffled and randomly placed. So that changes every time you deal the tiles.
Okay.
And so they do their actions. They get 4 actions per round, and they can do any 4 of the actions they have or have the ability to. Obviously, the first time they play, they're not gonna, or the first round, they're not gonna be able to do the ability that they have because they don't have any ability points to use. And there's no, as of right now, I don't have any storage capability. Meaning, like,
Mm-hmm.
if you get an ability point but you can't use it,
You lose it.
you lose it basically. So I either got to figure out how to store. Maybe you can store up to 2 points for another round or something. I might do that. Put like a storage bin. Like I said, I'm still in the drafting phase of all this. I thought we were in a
Did you
bind.
say you have items?
Yes, you have the ability to find items with the tiles that you flip over. Where's the spawn?
So you could, in theory,
Way over there.
find. You could, in theory, find a storage container of some sort.
Possibly.
Where are they?
They're on
Got
the
them
right.
down there.
They're on the right. Or the spawn point was over here. There they are.
Oh, no. Whoa, bad.
Oh, I don't have any juice.
Why am I running sideways?
I don't know. I've stunned the archer, Draugr archer, but now I'm out of stamina. Alright, that guy should be dead. Nope, really? He has no bars on his thing. Are you shooting? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that sucker appeared out of nowhere. Oh, I don't like you. I have a strong chance of dying right here. Anytime. Anytime. You want
Oh,
to
I
die.
fell. Dang it.
I'm trying to stay near you so that you can shoot them.
I gotta stay on the wall. I'm like falling off like I'm drunk.
Well, it could be. I don't know. I gotta run. I'm about dead.
Go ahead, maybe they'll come after me then.
That's
Whoop.
what
Yeah, they're gonna come after me because I just fell off the wall again. I need to do a con check.
Flat missed that sucker. Move, move, move. Okay, they went up that wall.
Where are you guys going over there?
Because that's where I ran. I gotta hit the healer. I'll be back. We might want to put a tower over there because it seems like that's the second time that the spawn point's been over there. I don't know. But I literally have no food. Heal me, Doc. Doctor, where are you?
Give me some arrows when you come back.
I have 20 Draugr arrows. Do you want those?
Nah, we'll save those. There's a bunch of arrows. Well, I guess bring them to me. Those will probably work. Surely that's more than enough to research with, right?
20? Maybe. This dude took his time, walked up, and was like, do you need healing? Oh, hello, how are you doing today? Oh, I guess
Please fill out this form.
Yeah. It's like, I guess you do need some healing. Alright, I'm coming back. Here we go to wreck the day. Nice AoE. I
If we're done.
I don't have an axe or a pickaxe to be able to harvest the draugrs. I can do the skellies though.
Oh, you know what? I don't either.
Look at all those arrows.
I took, I dropped everything so that I could carry stuff.
I meant to make one, but I forgot to do that. Any more skellies? There's a skelly. So, in my template, what I've done is I used a deck of cards, and each of the suits represent one of the 4 categories of tiles that there could be: blank,
Mhm.
enemy, traps, items. Blank, enemy, traps, items. Yeah. I haven't figured out what happens if you actually die on an enemy tile. Like, you've not able to kill it. Because it will get a reaction to your attack. So when you attack it, it just defends. But it has a
Mhm.
chance to retaliate against your attacks after your action is done.
Okay.
So
Big thing's going to be just finding balance, because you'll get in there and you'll find out that this or that's not balanced right, and you have
yeah,
to do some modification.
yeah, and that's the whole point of
We
the
got to
dry run.
right. Okay, now I got some tools. I got some tools.
Yeah, I've already adjusted my dice roll because I had it originally 1 and 6s. 1 and 6 was blank. 2 and 5 were on the attack dice, 1 sword, and 3 and 4
Mhm.
were 2 swords. But then as I was getting ready to go through, or as I was building the characters, I'm like, well, my berserker basically with 3 attack dice and no defense dice has to be able to heal himself at some point. So I made the ability to heal himself as the ability, and I'm like, well, how do I get you? Do you just randomly use the ability, or you can use the ability on every turn? And I'm like, well, that seems a little OP. So there's got to be a balance, as you said, to it. So I'm like,
Mhm.
all right, well then I'll add in like a resource or an ability point that you have to use to use your ability. That way you're just not sitting there spamming heal, heal, heal. When the healing is basically half of your overall hit points. Um, so,
Makes sense.
and then I know for some of my other characters, like they'll have 2 attack die and one defense die. Um, so, but I haven't quite figured out like what their special ability is. So I'm still working on those. Um, I have 13 regular arrows for you, by the way.
I just put them back. I put them on the back workshop rack.
Okay, I'm gonna put them in this one. And then, is there a pickaxe? He's got a regular stone pickaxe. Is he making any large? No, he's supposed to be making the large one. Why is he not?
Has he made it? Has he made anything? Has he made his hammer yet? Or
Oh, I'm at the other one. I haven't looked at.
oh,
I gotta look at that one now. Well, there's a large stone pickaxe. That guy's making them. Oh, he's made a drow knife.
Okay, so then hopefully he's made the rest of his tools that he needs.
It's very
I
possible.
would have thought that he would have kept his draw knife, but
I've noticed that they tend to keep them on the tool rack. If they're not focused on that, oh god dang, that particular activity. Alright, I am going to work on building this wagon.
oh, I can't look that closely at him. I'm not close enough to him.
Yeah, originally my brother wanted a Battletoads themed, a Battletoads Double Dragon combo themed
Jeez.
board game.
Yeah.
Of course, I would have copyright issues, so
Right.
I was trying to mimic that a little bit, as far as the characters go, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can do that.
I remember playing a lot of Battletoads versus Double Dragon back in the day.
The wagon needs 6 nails. I don't know if anybody's making nails.
I don't believe so yet.
A lot of things would take nails. Alright, now I need beams. Ooh.
Okay, should be good. Check inventory. He does not have any of his metal tools that I told him to make.
So possibly somebody else might have taken them.
But he'd be making them at night, so you'd think he would have kept them himself.
This builder was just waiting for me to finish this post. It's like, I want that. Don't let it go. Alright. You didn't see nails anywhere, did you?
No.
Well, there are 4... whatchamacallits on there. But I need coal. There's gotta be a little bit of... Ooh, there's some rope on the ground. I don't want to necessarily leave that on the ground. Alright, I'm gonna make some nails. I'm looking at 6, 14, 24, 30, 40 nails need to be made across the things that I have pinned. That's a bit excessive. Wow, the coal maker is going nuts on the coal.
Good.
He left probably over 100 on the ground.
So my large water skin is half out of its durability already.
That's not bad. I gave that to you quite a bit of time ago.
What do you need, cook?
He shouldn't need any food.
I need some beetroot, berries, garlic, carrot, onion, cabbage, mussels, gray mushrooms, yellow mushrooms, mushrooms cooked, gray mushrooms cooked, yellow mushrooms cooked, red meat, raw red meat, and raw red fish for cooking. You have raw red meat coming out your ears, dude. I don't want to hear about it. Cook it and shut up. Try to get it taken care of for you, dude. You also had mushrooms in there. You could go get some fuel for the fire. You're failing your people.
I'm making nails. Alright, that was the last bit of ore that was in the bucket. Need to dump some of this off. This villager's like, I can smell the nails on you. You need to give them up. Alright, your cart has been finished.
Yay.
It's over by the carpenter.
I bet. Yeah. There's a crap ton of meat up here.
I guess I could have brought it with me.
There's like a stupid amount of meat up there.
So the hunter's house needs only 4 posts and 3 beams.
Look, Mom, a cart. You invented the wheel.
You have the cart, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Was there any more logs in the carpentry? Don't think there were.
Any logs where?
In the carpentry.
Oh, I don't know, but there's more in the warehouse, if not.
There was logs. Birch logs. Oh, you have birch logs there. Do you have any long sticks? Birch long sticks? I don't see any.
Not in the warehouse yet, no.
Okay.
But I got a bunch going on in my cart right now.
There's a ton of reeds all over the fob, though. we missing any buildings at the moment that we could do but haven't done it yet?
I'm sure we have.
I mean, I see updates. Oh, look at that. There is 7 hardwood long sticks in the lumberjack house. Thank you very much. I will take one. Let's see, what is priority for this? The hunter's hut to turn into a house so we can build, because we still have yet to build a smoker pen yet. Out of all the maps we played on, we have yet to do that. So that is 3 wood beams.
A goal.
So I'm going to work on that.
Oh, it's full.
Right there, I just took one. You might be able to put one in now. Throw it on the rack over here. So I'll need shafts as well. My inventory's full?
God, my eyes are getting heavy tonight.
Yeah, I'm starting to fade as well. I was probably going to give up around 11, which is in about 20 minutes. I was trying to knock out the hunter's house, but I see builders taken, and I don't see that going down, so I don't know where they're putting it, but
Yeah.
I know it's going somewhere, but
What do I have on my list? Is that not the hunter's house that's on the top of my list? I hate that you can't just like hover over it and see what it is. You have to go into the... Oh, what is that? Yes. Here in construction site. Yeah, the hunter's house is at the top of my list. followed by the woodcutter's house and workshop house. So, is it workshop house 1 or 2 that is got the who's got the carpentry in it?
Logic
That's 2,
says
isn't it?
2.
I'm gonna pin that. So I think that one needs to be. I think we need that one upgraded worse than we need the other one upgraded. Honestly, that's the one I thought that was the one I had pinned earlier, but I guess not. My wife has decided that she too is going to look at us getting a second job. You know, maybe if we both have 2 jobs, we can get a little bit ahead.
Do you
I mean,
have time for all that?
sure. Michaela will have to learn how to cook supper.
Oh. Is that going to be a stretch?
She's had cooking classes.
In school? Didn't we both have those same classes?
I can cook.
I can too. I wouldn't say it's extravagant, but I can do enough to feed myself. I guess that's all that counts. Probably need a broken parts bin somewhere.
We're getting to that point, aren't we? Oops. I hate when I do that. I have a bunch of firewood in my inventory and I'm putting it someplace. And as I'm putting it there, I also click on my wooden hammer because it kind of looks like a piece of firewood.
So, I know you mentioned what you could possibly do, but what
Mm-hmm.
would she possibly do?
She's looking at going to Ruler.
Ruler?
She's doing stocking or cashiering or something.
What the heck is ruler?
The grocery store.
Where's that
It's
at?
out. Yeah, she's been there for several years.
I haven't been there for decades. I mean, yes, I just used to live there a year and a half ago, but that didn't mean anything.
It is kind of where Big John's used to be.
Oh yeah, I know where that's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go back 30 years and then I'll know.
Yeah, right. Um, but it's owned by it's owned by Kroger. It's like a discount grocer that's owned by Kroger.
Okay. Yeah, I need some logs. Hopefully, are you
Well,
just? Oh, you're
there
getting
is
long
some
sticks.
on here, I
Put
think.
them on the rack here, and I'll.
I think I've only got, yeah, I got 2 logs.
We got 8 shafts on the shelf there. We still need 18 on the pins that I have showing. I just, man,
We're going to get a warehouse worker before long.
yeah.
But these people, whoa. These guys ever get the these other beds made, we can maybe get us a warehouse worker and maybe another crafter that can actually, maybe we can have a carpenter and a blacksmith at the same time.
Yeah.
I could have swore,
Go ahead.
I could have swore I read in the notes that the villagers weren't just supposed to drop stuff now. They were supposed to go and actually take it to other overflow type.
Yes, they were. Or they,
Well, guess what? Oh, they came and took all of the firewood off of my cart.
what the heck? Why is it? Oh, there it is. Did I tell you about my foot issues?
Yeah,
I didn't?
I don't think. Well, I mean, you're one's from military, but you got something new going on?
No, it's the same foot. It's just acting up again.
Oh, didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, so I like about a month ago, when we had a lot of those storms that were going through,
Mm-hmm.
and it always acted up when storms were around. But after the storms went away, the pain didn't go away. Like, it was as bad as it was prior to my surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Like a couple months before I had my surgery, when the pain then was so bad that I could barely walk. That it was
Oh,
that
wow.
pain again. And so after about over 2 weeks of this pain not going away, I contacted my doctor and I'm like, hey, this is what's going on. Within 24 hours, she had an x-ray scheduled for me.
Yeah.
I really like my doctor. And so I had the x-ray done, and then this was about a week ago when I had the x-ray. And then today, it's like, okay, it's been about a week. The results should be there. So I go to look up and see that the radiologist has the results in there. And then within 5 minutes of me getting off the website of looking up my results, the VA calls me and says, oh yeah, your doctor scheduled pain management for your foot. And I hadn't heard anything from my doctor yet. I just looked at the hospital because it's the community care is what I have. And so I'm like, okay, cool. And so tomorrow I got to call and set that appointment up. And then when I go to check the mail, there's 2 letters from my doctor saying the results of the lab tests that I had done last week for my mid blood draw. It's not my physical. My annual's in the earlier in the year, but there was some results from my blood drawn at the beginning of the year that are, I wouldn't say concerning just yet, but keep an eye on, as they like to say. So I
Yeah.
opted in for a 6-month blood draw, and that was at the end of last month. And those results were in, so I saw that on on a different website.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get both of those results in the mail today, and what my doctor has scheduled for me, without even me requesting the next step. She just automatically put in, upon my approval, like what to do next. So
Yeah.
I really like this doctor. I've never had this kind of a doctor in any of my military career. So,
Well, it's good to have a good one because let me tell you, there's plenty of crappy ones out there.
oh yeah, no, I've had my fair share. So, I don't know what the foot doctor place is up in Champaign, so I gotta call and see what that's about, because they're actual they actually do foot surgeries up there, which I'm not
Mm-hmm.
looking for that just yet. I think they do physical therapy, but I'm not certain. So they have pain management, whatever that means. That could be shots, that could be acupuncture, that could be pills, that could be
Mm-hmm.
physical therapy. I just don't know what that's going to look like just yet.
Well, I will tell you one thing that you will have to look out for with having damaged feet is if you have any inkling towards, maybe having too much red meat in your diet or anything like that, um, you have a good chance of getting gout and it will settle into those damaged feet.
Mm.
And it will hurt like hell.
I don't know if I have the inklings of that, but I have been, with the surgery foot, I have been diagnosed with plantar fasciitis, flat feet.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I've
just
been
on the
there.
left side. So,
I
it's,
set my cart down. I don't know where.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm still at the carpentry. So, you've been coming back in about the right amount of time to where I can just get enough cleared so that you can empty the cart. But now I'm almost out of material.
Okay. And now. I need. Let me do that.
Need a wood post. Oh, somebody actually took parts to the hunter's house, because it's now 2 and 2 versus 3 and 3.
They were complaining about having a new hunting marker, so I gave them one. There is a crap ton of reeds over here. Wow.
Ooh, I can make a crude iron pickaxe. I will take it, thank you very much. I cannot make a large iron pickaxe or a shovel.
Yeah, plantar fasciitis isn't much fun. When I worked at Toyota Bashoku, I tore my feet up bad with it. Like real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't walk. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna do it. You son of a gun. Yeah, it was so bad that like just the drive home, because with the plantar fasciitis, one thing you'll find is as the day goes and you're on your feet, your symptoms lessen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then as soon as you're off your feet and then you go to stand up again,
Mm-hmm.
like 15 minutes or so is all it takes. And then all of a sudden you can't walk again.
Yep.
And, I was working in Lawrenceville, and by the time I'd get home, I mean, you've seen my driveway.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't walk up my driveway. I would get home and I would have to crawl to the house,
Yep. I know that
up the
feeling.
driveway.
Because, like, obviously, we've been sitting here for a minute, and as soon as I get up, my foot's going to be killing me.
So I will say that something that helped me a lot is they make these, Walmart has them. They're these cheap little black sleeves called, I think they're just called plantar fascia sleeves. And they compress around your foot and just offer support. And let me tell you, really helps. Way more than you would think. Something else you ought to look at is I haven't tried it yet, so I can't give you my recommendation. But a buddy of mine has a lot of pain both in his back and in his shoulder and stuff, and he's watched a lot of Joe Rogan recently. And one of the things they've talked about with what they did in going through in MMA and stuff is it's uh, it's a peptide. It's called BPC 157. It's just a natural blend of amino acids and stuff, peptide, and it's very anti-inflammatory and has all kinds of other benefits. Well, he had bought some like $30 on Amazon, and he threw his back out Sunday night, working on stuff at home. And like he called me and he's like, I don't know that I'm going to make it into work tomorrow. He's like, I threw my back out. I mean, pretty much anytime he ever throws his back out, you're looking at a couple days of him being completely down. And so fully expected not to see him at work today. And sure enough, he comes into work and he's like, and he starts telling me about it. He's like, dude, he's like, I went to bed last night. He said, fully intending there's no way I was going to come to work, yada, yada. And he's like, I tried this stuff. He said, I woke up this morning and he said, he took and bent over, touched his toes, stood up, and was like twisting left and right. He's like, dude, he's like, I've got more mobility right now than I had last week, let alone before I threw my back out. He's like, I don't know how. He's like, we'll see. He's like, it could be placebo or it could just be, you know, a short-term thing. But even at the end of the day today, he's like, dude, he's like still perfectly mobile, no pain whatsoever.
Hmm.
Interesting. That could be worth checking out.
Yeah.
I'm at that point in life where I know a lot of people that have a lot of chronic pain.
It's also our age.
Right?
Kind of comes with the territory.
We're at that age where all the stupid stuff we did when we were younger catches up with us.
Hey, speak for yourself. I didn't do anything like that. I just did the military for 20 years. That in itself has its own level of idiocy.
Right? I'm even paying for stuff I did not even 5 years ago. I need to knock that back. But anyway, I rolled my ankle real bad and fell down some stairs. And it was just a few years ago. But when I did it, one of the tendons pulled off at the top of my foot and ripped a chunk of bone out with it. It's some kind of fracture they call it. I can't remember what it is, but
That does not sound fun.
what's that?
So that does not sound fun.
Oh no, it was definitely not. No, I was supposed to stay off of my feet and wear a boot and, you know, all that stuff. Supposed to. Probably guess what I did is I worked at a job that required me to be on my feet pretty consistently all day long. And those boots just kind of suck. So I did not follow through with that treatment plan. And for about a year and a half, I couldn't turn my foot inward. I mean, the foot healed, but I had a lot of excruciating pain pretty regularly, and I couldn't turn my foot inward. It just wouldn't go. Period. And at the job I was at, we had a physical therapist. He's got his doctorates from here in town, and he came in. And he was coming in twice a week and working with anybody that, you know, might be having injury, you know, soreness and stuff. And he's working on that. And, like he was trying this, that, and the other. And finally he's like, we were talking about it. I was like showing him exactly what I could and couldn't do and what I'd tried and, you know, where the pain was. And he's like looking at my leg as I'm moving and stuff. And he puts his hand on it and he goes, all of a sudden you could see the light bulb go off in his head. And he's like, I know exactly what to do. And he, you know, dry needling is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Stuck needles in my leg and, you know, left him there for about 10 minutes because he didn't have his electroshock therapy. That's what I always told him it is. He didn't have his little electrotherapy thing. So he left him in there for a while and he took them out and he said, move your foot. And from that point on, it worked. It unlocked that. It unlocked what was locked up in my foot and leg, keeping my foot for moving. Now he had to go back and do it a few times that year, because it's like anything else. Your body wants to return back to until it's learned.
Right.
But I was sold on dry needling after that. Like that was because that was just it was like night and day.
Yeah, I drag my left foot because my ankle won't bend like it used to, or like it's
Oh,
supposed to.
yeah. Now, I don't know. I don't know that he is probably not in network for you.
No, probably not.
It's hard telling. He's got his own practice that's um, on Main Street. He's not in network for me anymore. But because I've thought about going back to him for a little bit of this and that, because my gosh, he's been able to solve so many issues with my body that doctors just want to give you medicine and tell you to exercise and stretch, and which he does a lot of the stretching, the regular physical therapy stuff, but he does it's like physical therapy beyond.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna bring a load of lumber down, logs, whatever it is. Where are you going with that wood there, buddy? You going to the hunter's house? Because that'd be nice.
Still needs 2 and 2.
I don't know where you're going with it otherwise.
Do we have anything that needs bark?
Not at this point. Once we can upgrade the charcoal maker's hut to be able to a house, we can make it accept bark.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was any actual building material, because I am accumulating a little bit.
Not until we build something that needs roofs. So we can come over here. I wonder if we got bark storage. Sticks and rope. Now it just needs sticks. And I think that was all of them right there. There's now bark storage in the warehouse.
Alrighty. Do we have a? We still don't have a warehouse worker, do we?
No. I think we're still slightly low on beds. We have one bed. I think we're still slightly low on Jotun blood. Yeah, I need one.
Need one? Okay. I do not have any. But it is after 11, so we could probably
Yep, I would.
stop here.
Yeah, probably a good time to call it a. You know.
Alright. I did a lot of carpentry work here.
Yeah.
But I
You
do.
should have some skills.
Yeah. I've got the draw knife skill almost down to one hit per turn.
Side. Yeah. That's when it gets nice. I mean, you could just start just blasting through it.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is a good spot. Let me go ahead and save.
Check the woodcutters because I feel like they need to have thatch a little bit higher again. I think I might have taken thatch is high. I gave them a place that has stupid amounts of thatch. They should be getting thatch. But, I don't know. All right.